What is up, guys? Thank you for coming back to Mackey's Garage. In case you're wondering, my name is Larry, and I'm going to do a video on the 5 things that I love about my Challenger and the 5 things that I hate. And I don't want to really say hate, it's more like dislike. I think hate is such a harsh word, so stay tuned. So the first thing I love about my car is the stance it has. It looks like a muscle car. Dodge did a good job as far as setting it up, making it look like a Challenger. And I just love the wheels. I love the front end. I love the stance of it. The second thing I love about my Challenger is the windows. When you pop the handle, the window drops down. When I first looked at the Challengers when they came out, and I walked up to open the door and lift up the handle and saw that window drop down, I was like, man, that's a neat design that they did. Thought that was pretty cool. And then it goes right back up into the track. Yet though, I'm not sure what happens if the battery goes dead, if that stays up in there or if that drops down, because the battery is actually in the trunk. So I'm not sure what happens if the door doesn't open. I don't know, but hopefully I never have to ever run into that. So on to the next. So the third thing I love about this is that it's more of an option in cars today, but this is the first one that I've ever had that had this, and that's the push button start. I love that I don't have to take my keys. I had the ignition to start it. Makes it nice, but mine has a remote start, so I usually just start it with that and then get in and then just have to push the button to turn everything on. But I think that's pretty cool. Now the fourth thing that I love about this, that it has this 0 to 60 time. And I've only used it once, but it wasn't really a good 0 to 60 because I pulled out from a side road and then started heading up the hill. It was like 0 to 60 in like 7.9 seconds. But I like that it has that. That's pretty neat. And then the fifth thing that I love that it has is the aftermarket exhaust. Now, I'm not quite sure what the exhaust is, but I don't know. But I love the sound of it when it starts up. I'm gonna continue fixing my glasses, but here's a well, it's not even a cold start. It's been warmed up, so. I love that sound. Now on to the 5 things that I dislike about my Challenger. The first thing I hate about this, it's got this eco mode, which I don't know if you can really see it or not. But apparently it takes your car from 8 cylinders to 4 cylinders. And it just, I don't like it. I understand it's for fuel consumption and whatnot, but I just don't like it. I'd rather it just be eight-cylinder all the time. So I'm catching up to somebody that's slowing down for some reason, not sure why. But the next thing I hate about my car is that I understand it's a big car, muscle car, what have you, but it's just when you go to pass somebody or whatever, you have a hard time seeing, like right back there, to try to see. You got that big pillar. Got that big pillar in the way that makes it kind of hard to be able to see, especially at night. That that's the only thing that I just didn't like about this. When I went to go past the car one time and looked over, but luckily I'm a truck driver, so I mostly use my mirrors anyways. So it's not really a big deal, but it is what it is, you know? Next thing I dislike about my car is that it's an automatic and it's only a 5-speed. I wish they would have put a bigger transmission as far as more speeds. I think the newer ones have a 8-speed, but I know when they made this year that they put 6 speeds in them, and I don't understand why they wouldn't have done something to either match that same transmission as far as being a 6-speed or make it an 8-speed. But the RPMs run roughly around 2,500 RPMs, going like 75 miles an hour. And then going 60, it's probably around 2,000. But the highways around here are like 75. The speed limit's 70. Sorry, 70. So, but yeah, I wish they would have at least, done that. But what are you gonna do? Now, the next thing I don't like about my car is that I wish Dodge would have put some sort of plate, with it being a 100th anniversary edition, that they would have done something to put on the door frame right here. It would have been nice to have something chrome, black, whatever have you, but it's got the badging everywhere else. Right there. Right here. And down here on the wheels. Just wish they would have put something there too. But, and it would have been nice if they would have been able to number the cars. I'm not sure if they did that to other Challengers or not. But the last thing I really dislike about my car is, y'all know from watching the last video that this happened, is the scratch. Lovely, lovely scratch that my beautiful wife hit with her car. Now I know it was just an accident, but I went and got an estimate done. It's gonna be $1,400 just to fix that, and it's not gonna get done until August 23rd. And it's a friend of mine doing it. I've known him since childhood, so I know that I can go to other body shops and probably get it done quicker, but he does a good job on, paint and body work and fixing stuff, and so I'm willing to wait for that quality. But I appreciate you watching this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, drop a comment, and let me know if there's anything else you want to see. And here's a promise to the future that when the channel gets big enough that I'm going to buy a Hellcat or SRT8 or something to bring to the channel, or if there's another car that you guys would like to see, be sure to drop that in the comment. But I need your help to get those subscribers. So I appreciate you watching, appreciate the support, and be sure to check out my Facebook page and go over there and send me messages. Keep in touch. So until next week, have a good one. Thank you. Before I forget, in case you noticed that I'm wearing a shirt, it's got Mackey's Garage on it. I want to give a shout out to my nephew, Chris. Thank you. Love you, buddy. And in the future, we'll be getting more shirts made that subscribers want, and get that sent out to you. So, thank you.